What is up?
Boom, guys. Back again.
On.
Oh, yeah.
What's happening today, boys?
Oh, just Sunday packing and picking before this, and now time to have a wind down beer, I think.
Oh, I didn't get a beer. There's no beers left in my fridge. I drank too much last night. we started at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We're just chilling out here. It's just too nice to not chill out here now.
Before winter comes, eh?
Before winter comes. So you on holidays, Brad?
Yeah, up in the sunny coast, up in Cairns. So just kicking in the caravan park up there. It's quite lovely. I'm not used to the heat. I'm sunburned already. We've only been here a day, but my tasty little Victorian head can't handle it. But anyway.
There's heat in Queensland? Come on, come over here. Come over here.
Yeah, no, I'm not. We left Melbourne and it was raining, it was cold, and got up here and it was pretty humid. I was expecting worse, but yeah, it's still pretty hot.
How long are you up there for?
Oh, he's dropped.
He's dropped.
Buddy, he's got the caravan Wi-Fi. That's the problem.
I'm running straight off the phone. Is that still working?
Yeah, still working. It's still working.
Yeah, no, all good. Yep.
What about
How long are you in Cairns for?
We're here till next Monday.
Nice.
So it's a 10-day. Yeah, it's good. Good. The eBay store's in holiday mode. I'm loving that. So I barely haven't looked at it all day.
Oh, that's nice. Switch off for a bit.
How's your weekend? How's your weekend sales been, Drew?
Dog shit. Yeah.
Oh, dog shit.
It was like picked up really well. Start of March was awesome, and then come like late Thursday, Friday, when all the news articles starting to get a bit more dramatic and stuff, then it's definitely tanked since then. I think we did 3 sales over the weekend.
Oh,
what about yourself, Brad?
We had a really crap Friday, but today made up for it. So I think Friday we had like 1 sale, $78, and then today we did like 600 and something. So I don't know, it's weird. It's like up and down, but it's definitely dropped off compared to last week. Like we only had 12 sales. We just had a couple really nice ones. Usually we're 20, 25 at this point. So it's definitely dropping off.
Yeah, it actually was a weird weekend because I only sold like fucking 5 DVDs and that's Friday and Saturday. On Thursday and Wednesday, I had 20 things to post. So
I think panic's starting to set in and everyone's sort of like holding their money.
Laying off. There's 25 in the chat. I better quickly say hello to everyone that's in the chat because I'm in control of this one today. Everyone knows what I'm like with the comments. So first in was Jazz. Hello, Jazz. New to the channel, Jazz. Michaela is in the house. Flipping Sydney.
What's up, Gary?
Gary.
Tori. Morning. Yes. What? American or UK, Tori? Georgina in the house. Cara is here. Cara is here just to see if we make a mistake when we're talking about clothes.
She'll let us know.
She'll pick us up. She'll pick us up on it. Fishing Guru, how you doing, buddy? I get all my little stickers and all that from eBay from Fishing Guru. He does a good. I'll send all these guys the link of Fishing Guru, and I'll show you what I mean. I'll send you personal messages later on. Tori again, Jason Foster.
Hey, Jason.
In the house. Oh, shit, it just jumped. Tamara Mills is in the house. We got Flipper Sydney. Sarah is walking the dog.
Oh. Thanks, Sarah. You can take a little Archie boy out. Give me an hour of peace, which is nice.
And finally, we got Cruisco, and we've got 25 in there, so people haven't said anything on the chat, but people are watching. And how's everyone's sales in the chat? Well, Cara, you weren't here at the start, so we'll have to rewind this for you. But they've been crappy. They've been good and crappy. I don't know.
I think it was all right, but yeah, like 2 sales, but they were like more. The average sale price was more than usual, so can't really complain that much.
True.
Volume down.
Oh, and we got Bravo Charlie. I haven't seen Bravo Charlie before. Is that a new one? Is that from? That's a new one for me.
He's around a bit, probably.
I owe him a t-shirt.
Yeah,
I'm
I've seen him.
T-shirts to get printed. I'm sorry,
No,
bro.
And we got Maddie. Maddie's in
Maddie.
the house. So you guys all scared about this Corona beer that's happening? Do you want to stock up and not list? Because that's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm thinking get as much shit as you can and don't list. And then just when everything goes on shutdown, I don't know, you've got crap there to list because nothing's open. So I don't know. What do you think about doing death piles? Getting more than what we should?
Makes sense. I haven't thought about it that way, but yeah, totally makes sense. For example, if we're shut down for 2 to 3 weeks while everyone's laying low and you can't get any stock, and then you've listed everything in the first 2 days you're on lockdown, then what do you do with yourself? Yeah, good point.
I know, family shit.
I can't have that.
What is this?
I might just go buy about 10,000 DVDs. I'll be back. No.
So that's what I reckon. I reckon it's stock up time. So that's what I'm thinking of doing.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I was actually looking yesterday for a new stack of DVDs just to, have there in case something does happen that I can just churn through, or something similar, I suppose. But I don't know if I'm worried or just trying to like predict what's going to happen more than anything. Yeah. I wouldn't say.
I reckon my death piles enough. It's still pretty rank, especially having a week off. I think I'm hoping it blows over a bit by the time I get home, and then if I get some shit up here, then I should be right. Hopefully.
I'm putting that up. I still got all those videos from November that are just fucking in the shed. I haven't had a chance to list everything. But Cara says she's had a pretty good weekend as well. She just sold a 1984 He-Man bedsheet for $64, and she didn't even show us.
What?
I might have even wanted that. I want a fucking Ninja Turtles one, I'll tell you that. So that's what made me start looking at bed sheets in the first place. When I was looking at bed sheets, is Brad, I think your dick is on the camera. Go on.
Mine or
no?
No, it's away. It's good.
He-Man, man. Like that's why I started looking at the bed sheets in the first place. Have you guys started looking at bed sheets now? Because that's an awesome sale.
Oh yeah, I'm looking, but I just find crap. I just find like frilly bloody, I don't even know, flower ones. Like I haven't seen any good ones.
I've got a fucking fair few Star Wars ones. I've been finding heaps of Star Wars ones. I can't believe it. None of them are sold yet. Probably because I've listed them too high to begin with. But Goosebumps, I found 2 lots of Goosebumps ones now, but probably listed them too high as well. But they've got 14 watches on them. I should probably here we go. Brad's back. But you're back, Brad.
Yeah, I realised I was on the Wi-Fi here, not my phone, so I should be right now. It just kept glitching out. I couldn't understand what the fuck he's on about. So we're right now. It should be right.
We're just talking about bed sheets. We're talking about bed sheets. So you've been looking for bed sheets, well? And doing
I did the other day just based on now my VB.
Was that your biggest fan up there, or what?
What's that?
Was that the biggest fan up on the roof there?
Yeah, it was. I've never even thought to look at bed sheets until I started watching your video. So now I have got my eyes peeled, but I haven't seen a good one yet.
Well, like I said, I was only looking for Ninja Turtle ones for myself, but finding all those Star Wars ones have been stoked. But did you guys like my idea that I said about not that I could do it, and not that any of you guys could probably do it unless you're pretty good at sewing machines and all that, but don't you reckon that's a pretty damn good idea that I mentioned in one of my videos that you could buy all these old Wiggles and bananas in pajamas and all these old bed sheets, and if you could sew and all that, make a business for Gumtree or marketplaces to get some extra money and sew kids' curtains.
That'd be sweet.
I've seen some people doing it. Like I've been to people's houses where they've had setups like that, and I'm like, what? That's weird. Like, but yeah, people do it.
I think it's a brilliant idea. I think it's a money maker there. So if you can sew, do it.
The best thing about bed sheets, when you run out of toilet paper, you've got all that.
Yeah.
The only bed sheets Judder's worry about is the ones in the caravan park at the moment. He's checked them over to make sure they're all good.
Yeah. No, they're all right. They're pretty clean. It's not your average caravan park, this one, much to
Bit
what
swish.
people would think. Yeah, no, it's quite fancy. It'll be my video. Probably I won't do a video this week. It'll be next week. So I'll do a little bit of a tour of this park because it's something unique. I've never been in one like it. I've been in some fucking feral caravan parks, and this ain't one of them. So
I wouldn't expect any less from you, Judder.
I'm praying for a hillbilly fight. I need this. I need this in my life.
I don't know if it's because of what's going around in the world at the minute or what.
True.
But it's actually pretty quiet here. Sort of, as I mentioned to you boys before, there's 3 big water parks, there's water slides and shit in this caravan park, and I expected this joint to be booming all the time, and it's actually pretty quiet. I mean, there's still people floating about, but I don't know if that's got something to do with. I think the wife said something to do with March goes a bit quiet here anyway, but I don't know if it's to do with the old coronavirus or what. But it is a lot quieter than I was expecting.
Are you going to go to that theme park?
What's that?
You're going to go to that theme park? Is it Warner Brothers or Dreamworld or whatever it is?
Nah, that's nowhere near here.
That's in Goldie, isn't it?
That's in Goldie. Yeah, we're in Cairns.
No, that was still because I went over. I know we're not talking about thrifting right now. Sorry, everyone watching, but me and Kelly went to whatever Warner Brothers World that is over there. It was about a 40-minute drive from Brisbane, and then it was another 30-minute drive to Gold Coast after that.
Yeah, so I think I'm about 15 to 20 hours away from that. Further north. Yeah.
Have you boys ever been to that Warner Brothers movie world?
I've been to the one in Brisbane Gold Coast when I was like 15, I think.
I don't like roller coaster. I don't like heights, and I wouldn't go on that Joker because the Joker looked way too fucking high. I went on that Green Lantern. Look it up if you fucking. Did you go on Green Lantern, Drew?
That was probably there way after I went there. This is probably 20 years ago almost.
Oh, okay. This fucking thing went upside down, and fucking when it went upside down, it kept on going upside down for a while, and then was on its side, and then back on, and then on its side, and then upside down. And I'm just there freaking out, going fuck. And Kelly freaking wussed out when we were in the line and didn't go and waited for me. So I was on there by myself. Oh man, I was just freaking shitting myself. I thought I was gonna die.
When we went over that way, I can't remember which. It might have been Movie World, but it was the first time I ever heard my mum say the F word because she went on the Scooby Doo ride. And it goes up and then it goes back and drops out. She's reasonably proper, and she dropped the F bomb, and I pissed myself. It's the funniest thing I've heard in my life.
Yeah, no, Kelly did the same with the Scooby Doo ride. She fucking freaked out, but then made me go on a second time because she loved it.
Kansas.
Kansas is titties.
Sarah loves the roller coasters, so Drew, you know where you're taking.
Living with me is enough a roller coaster.
Oh shit! Hold on, keep talking, boys. Dog's knocked something over. Also, always.
So, what are you just taking a holiday, Judd, or are you just...
Yeah, it's like the first sort of big family trip with the young bloke. It's the first time he's been on a plane and out of the States, so we thought we'd get away. We've done a couple of little trips in Victoria down the beach and that, but thought why not? We haven't done he's 18 months now, so we haven't done a good trip, so I thought we were due. Had to get out, get away, weather's been shit out in Victoria this year, so it was, as I said, freezing cold when we left, so it's good to get back up in the sun.
And hit some thrifts while you're there?
Tomorrow morning, I went for a supermarket trip just earlier, and I drove past the biggest salvos I've ever seen in my life. Ooh. So I'm just jizzing to get in there, so it should be good.
I'm worried about the one thing, that's all. The Suns jersey for the full beer skull, because I still haven't found it. I didn't find it this weekend.
Surely.
I've got to get one this week. I've got to. It's got to happen.
You got to find it in fucking Queensland, because no own their fucking shit.
It's all rugby up here, though, I think. So, I don't know. I've got to get lucky. It's got to happen. Sure. I'll be straight on the message. I'll be messaging you straight away.
Oh, yeah, I know. I tried so hard yesterday to find one. Couldn't fucking find it. I was like praying to God I could find it. I was like,
Rob actually flew to Brisbane yesterday and flew back again just to find one.
I was like, fuck. But remember, Cara still got one before us. So
she did, yeah.
She was, but anyway.
I was cut about that too.
What's the current current what's it called? The bingo tally count for you guys. I'm on 0.
You're on
I'm
0.
on 2.
Yeah, got nothing.
Yeah, I'm on 2, I think.
I'm on 2 as well. I'm pretty sure.
I thought I was on 3, but I can't remember. I don't know. I'm definitely on 2.
I'll see if I can bring it up. I don't know where I got it. Yeah, Zach's in the house and Death by Glamour. Also, Sinister has popped in. So is up. What are your thoughts on AFL games with no crowds? Are you interested to see? I can't wait for the first Eagles game to have no Eagles fans in the crowd. It's going to be actually such a peaceful game to watch, and I'm going to tip against the Eagles because their crowd will have no control over the umpires now booing like they always do. So probably going to get some.
It's going to be weird, those big stadiums, though, like just the whistle and the like noise the players echoing around. Like, it's going to be odd.
Yeah.
Optus Stadium's going to be no different for Dockers games, eh? It'll be
Same with Port Adelaide. They've already got the top ready to go, so they don't even need to worry about it.
I got nothing. Oh, they usually have one in the crowd. I'll go. So, but look, did you watch the Wildcats? You guys watch the basketball at all, Drew, and all that?
Nah, I missed it.
Not NBL, just NBA.
Oh, just the NBA. Okay, the NBL. It was weird seeing the Wildcats and Sydney play the other night with. I think it was only family in the crowd because there were still people in the crowd. So, yeah.
It's going to be a weird one. It's going to be, I don't know, you might not notice as much on telly. Like I watch a lot of VFL games and stuff. So, I mean, they're kind of just like your country footy, I guess. They still have crowds, but they're nothing.
I watch the football as well, so it's kind of the same thing. But it's not going to worry me, to be honest. I really don't care.
As long as they still play the season, like it's only going to take 1 or 2 of them to get it, and they'll shut it down, which is going to be
that's it. Yeah.
Like yesterday, the wrestling, if you guys look up WWE SmackDown yesterday, they did it with 0 people in the crowd, no staff members, no nothing.
Yeah, right.
Empty. I don't know. You saw it?
That's a different story to football. Like wrestling requires the crowd 100%.
Yeah. And one of them it was John Cena came out and he's on the mic and I'm watching it going, this is really weird because the things he was saying was so he could get a crowd pop, and it would still stop after he would say it. And it was wait, and it was like I was like, this is freaking me out a little bit. So
maybe they're going to chuck some crowd noise in afterwards or something.
Oh, mate, I don't know, but it was weird. I think Monday Night Raw's episode's going to be at the Performance Centre as well with no crowd. So, but hey, good on them for continuing and keep on going. And it's good. Still putting entertainment out there for us all, which is cool.
Someone wrote on Twitter, instead of having no crowd, just have one fan for each team.
Yeah,
that would be fucking hilarious.
You've got like a raffle to win it, and then you just be like, you giving the umpire shit, drinking all the beers, yelling ball on your own.
I just thought of something. Who's going to hold the banner up for them to run through the banner?
Nobody.
That's fucked.
Game over.
Game over. If there's no banner, I just don't know how I can do this. I love a good fucking stitch up on the where they give shit to the other team on the banner. I love it when Collingwood spells it wrong too to make them look like idiots. And Captain Opshop Nerd is here. I forgot you guys. Right? How could you forget? Any questions? Anyone in the crowd got any questions for any of us? What was I going to ask you guys? What is? I thought of it just now because we don't have a schedule when we do this, but because Brad is away in a different state, I've never thrifted in another state before. Have any of you guys ever thrifted in another state? And what state was your best state that you thrifted in, besides your own state?
Yeah.
None?
Oh, sorry. We did. Sarah and I went to Melbourne for one day in like November, and we did go to a couple of shops in the city, but we didn't buy. Did we buy anything that day?
No.
Sorry, Sarah is back. It's raining, so dog walk. We didn't buy anything though, so no wins.
No wins.
We've done a couple. We went to Darwin last year, and we did a video while we were up there and hit all theirs up. And we also did some in Gold Coast. Between Gold Coast and New South Wales area up, and we went over for a wedding. But I think, I don't know, it's hard. Like Darwin, there wasn't a heap. We got some good stuff, but nothing crazy good. I think Melbourne will be good if we can, if it goes ahead with all this stuff. But
yeah, no, my first time tomorrow. I've never done it outside of the state.
Didn't Retro Rescuers did a can thrift like a while ago, right, Brad?
yeah, I reckon they might have. Yeah,
I think they did. Yeah, I might actually have to hit Mitch up, get some tips where to go tomorrow, actually, because I haven't even looked yet. So, other than this big one around the corner, I don't even know where they are. So,
I hope you don't find that fucking jersey. If I find it while you're in Cairns, I'm gonna love it next weekend. I'll fucking love it. Bravo Charlie says Perth was no good. Perth's pretty damn good. They've got some big ones. There's some real overpriced ones though, ridiculous ones. Let me see if I can get a picture up actually, because I want to show you a picture I took at the op shop the other day. So if you guys keep talking, and let me see if I can get this.
Gary's made 2 bloody sales in the live stream.
That's pretty decent. We've only been on 20 minutes.
I know, right?
Dad says be interesting to thrift another country. Yeah, I want to go to America next year. I really want to.
That'd be good. Might be The Walking Dead over there though. Like,
oh well, there's more stuff in thrift store for me then.
I'm just going to share my screen, guys, with the thing, so I'm not going to be able to see the comments. But I just want to show you this one thing I had to take a photo of in the op shop, and show you. Now look at the price on that.
I can't see it.
150.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Can't see it. Hold on.
I could see the screen, but I couldn't make it out.
I think it's 150, right? Yeah.
Let's see if I can zoom in on that. So it's a Polaroid, $150.
Oh,
$150 they wanted for this old Polaroid.
Did
camera.
you ask if it was gold, like dipped in gold or something? Or
No, well, I asked the lady about the videos. They had VHS tapes there, and they wanted $3-4 for the VHS tapes. I said, "Fuck!" I said, "Are you having a laugh?" I said, "Who prices these? This is the way it's priced. This is the way it's priced." They're popular now. I said, I said, "You've got the crappiest things that aren't even worth like $5." Yeah, it was the worst salvos I've ever been to, and I don't think I'll ever go back there. There's
a couple of them around, hey, where you just, yeah, it's just insane.
I don't get how they can price so crazy. It's just.
I came across one a while back, and like, you know, because we sell so much R.M. Williams stuff, like when we walk into a place, we know straight away if their prices are too high, too low, whatever.
Yeah.
And we walked straight in, and I found 4 pairs, and I think it was $60, and I thought that it was like $60 as a bundle, so I took them to the counter because there was no prices on the other ones. And I was like, "Oh, can you just tell me if this is like 60 for the lot?" And she's like, "Oh no, that's each." I was like, "Are you serious? Like 60? I can't even sell it for that on eBay." After taking awesome photos, making sure they're all clean, describing them, measuring them, and you're asking $60 in an op shop, like, no.
Yes, Subiaco is fucking overpriced. That's where all the rich people live in Perth. Subiaco, ridiculous. So overpriced. I just don't get it. You find some gems sometimes, and sometimes the worst part is it's some stuff you want to keep for yourself, and you're like, fuck, like I don't even want to pay like that much. I'm not even going to resell. Oh man.
You still got to go in.
Probably misses there.
Oh, we got a stitch up. Up. Jada split his pants open when we were at Movie World years ago and had to buy a pair of Tweety Bird tracky pants.
Fucking who invited that?
Kate can come anytime. Kate's welcome.
I think I was wearing these cheap shorts. I don't know if they were Bali shorts. I can't remember now. They were cheap shorts, and yeah, they split right up the middle. So I'm kicking about with 2 flaps hanging on either leg, basically. And every shop has Movie World T-shirts and Batman T-shirts and all this grouse shit. The only pants for sale in the whole joint was a pair of females Tweety Bird trackies. So I kicked about at Movie World.
Please tell me Kate has a photo of you.
Oh, please.
Please tell me.
I don't think she would. I hope she doesn't.
Oh, if she does,
Okay, I'll buy that photo off you. I'll buy that photo.
That's thumbnail material for your one of your videos.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
I'm
gold.
thinking we
That's
put
solid
that as
troll.
use that as a thumbnail.
Last time I tell her I'm coming on here.
She's
There
going
we go.
again.
More
She's
stitch
doing
up.
again.
The
She's in
worst
fucking strife later.
rip is up at 20, off the bottom of it.
That's true.
Woo!
Oh,
Gold. That's gold.
Yeah, right. Off your fuck.
All right. If anyone gets any Tweety Bird merchandise,
Jump straight.
I'm
Shit around here, actually.
gonna start collecting Tweety Bird stuff for you now.
100%. 100%.
Hey,
I got some weird shit, but Tweety Bird, that's new.
Tommy,
Tommy's
that's
in-
must be about 4:30 in the morning, 4:30 a.m. or 5:30 a.m.
Get some sleep, man.
Get some sleep, man. We got 35 in the true budgie. Budgie smugglers, Tweety budgies.
What's going to happen in lockdown? Are we just going to go live every day? Just to Wide World every day? Or?
Weren't we?
What's
else
this
we
for? Have to stop going to work.
Yeah, we're locked down. We'll do it live every day.
Oh hell yeah!
Wow.
We'll do I still want to do a. I'm going to fucking do it, but I haven't had a chance because I work so goddamn much. But I want to do a 24-hour live.
Oh, I'd advise against that. It was a thrift store gold got tortured doing that. Oh,
What?
It was just they looked destroyed at about hour 8.
Oh really?
I
Oh
think
yeah.
they took a nap, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then
We'll play
someone came in and kept it going for them.
Yeah.
We'll play video games. I'll take the freaking computer to the toilet with me when I take a dump. Hey, Fifth Raiders, Nat's in the house.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
Yeah, I think it can be done. Get some video games happening and all that just to kill time when it gets to like 3 a.m. and shit like that.
If you're gonna do it, I'll attempt it with you, but might have to take a week off.
Yeah, it'll be crazy. Like, if we get shut down, I'm doing it. If we get shut down, I'm doing it.
I don't think I could. Having a little one, there's no way in hell I'd be able to do it.
Like, you can still fucking pop on, but it's going to be hard.
Yeah,
It's going to be hard when I'm drinking because that means I'm going to have to drink for 24 hours. But I can stay awake for 24 hours because I do it for night shifts. So
Yeah, I'm the same.
So you'll know what it's like when you do night shifts, a 12-hour shift, and you start at 6 o'clock at night. In the morning, your body clock wakes you up, and you get up at your normal 5 o'clock. You don't work until 6 p.m. that night, so that's fucking good 13 hours later after you've already woke up. You work the 12-hour shift. You've been awake for fucking 25 hours. So and then you still don't go to bed straight away. So easy.
People don't understand what tired is until you've actually worked overnight and been up that long.
And then
I have times where I don't sleep.
And then you've got an 18-month-old kid as well.
Yeah, that's right. Look, as much as she stitched me up tonight, Kate's pretty good. She keeps him from banging on the door and all that sort of shit. But yeah, it messes you up. Like I find then I try and sleep through the day, and you don't get a good sleep. Like I'm in and out, and then you go and do it all again that night, and it's just on and on. And then by day 3, you just crash. Like it's
you get about 3 hours sleep. And your first day off after your night shift's finished isn't even a day off because you sleep the whole
Nah, it's a waste of a day. Yeah.
for nearly the whole day, so it's not even a day off. But have you ever puked during your? I know it's fucking random, but have you ever puked during your night shift? Like when have you done the 7 nights in a row? You got to like night 6 or whatever, and you're so tired and you've had no sleep all week, and you've just gone. One morning, like 4 o'clock, I was just so tired. My body just must have given up, and I was just like,
Been hungover count or because I have another one. We don't do the 7 though. We do 2 on, 2 off, 3 on. Yeah, ours is all over the joint.
No, when I do it, it's the 7 on, 7 off. But
I couldn't do it. No way.
I like it. I do like it, but I'm fucking stupid because I get hardly any sleep because I'll purposely put my alarm. I'll get home at 7. My shift will finish at 6. I'll get home at 7. I'll put my alarm on for. I won't go to bed till about 9, so 2 hours awake watching something. Even though I've just watched shit for fucking all night long, and then sleep from 9 till 12, so only 3 hours, and then I'll get up, have a shower, get thrifting, and then go to work.
Yeah.
It's been
It's no good.
It's not good for your body. It's not good for your body.
No.
So what do you guys got plans this week? You got any days off to go out sourcing, or you're all of you guys working, or what's going on?
I've got Wednesday off by myself, and then Sarah and I both have Friday and Saturday off. That's if things don't go further south. So yeah, I guess I wasn't thinking about sourcing a shitload of stuff, but now I'm sort of contemplating it. I might even go out by myself on Wednesday, but definitely either Friday or Saturday, full day sourcing, get some stock in case things do go pear shaped a bit more than they are anyway.
What about you, Brad?
No days off. At this stage, just a normal Saturday, Sunday. But I know work are talking about sending everyone to work from home, so we'll see what happens.
What about you, Flipper?
Yeah, 10 days off. Drinking a lot of studies. I'll go out tomorrow morning, so I'm going to do as many as I can tomorrow, and then it's feed up after that. I probably won't go to another one. So,
what are you going to do if you get to that thrift shop tomorrow and there's a big sign on the door saying closed for 10 days? Closed for 10 days due to no spreading germs, and there's a Suns jersey in the window.
Look, the car's not mine. It's a rent-a-car, so I can drive straight through the window.
I could just pay the window and dragging it out.
There's one at home. We have. I don't know if you guys have like the mill markets. We got the Victorian Mill Market, and it's literally like a 10-minute drive from my joint, and they have a Gold Coast Suns Guernsey there. I'm tempted to buy it. He's got $25 on it, so I'm, after fees and shipping, maybe making $3. But I think it's worth it just to beat him because I don't like losing. I've already lost one, so if I don't get one this week, I reckon I'm going to pick it up.
Yeah, I'm going to try and find that shit before you. I don't want to do that full beer scale with the chaser. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, but it can't be worse than fish sauce. So
we just won't talk about that anymore. I reckon that was just no good.
You haven't lived until you drank that. I'm thinking. I've got Friday and the following Monday off, so I'll have a 4-day weekend because I booked off for round one. I always book off for round one the Friday and the following Monday, so I can watch every single game. And I was planning on going to Melbourne as well, but that didn't happen. I was thinking about doing a sneaky little trip and go and watch the Dockers over there, but that's definitely not going to happen. But because now no one's going to be in the crowd. But we're doing the live Friday night, so hopefully all you guys can jump in the live and try and win some fucking Dan Murphy's cards and Salvo's cards.
Chase the A's.
Chase the Ace.
Oh, yeah. I'm keen.
I'm not very good at movies, so I might have to.
Movie and music questions. So what we got set up, these guys don't mind me talking about it now, yeah?
No, go on.
So what we got set up, we got, because there's 54 cards, we got 54 questions, and they're all video questions. So I'm going to play the video questions. Some of them are audio only, so you got to try and guess the movie from hearing a line from the movie. Ooh. Some of them are from the soundtrack of the movie, and then you got to guess what the movie is just from the soundtrack. Some is music, lyrics spoken, and then you got to try and figure out what the song is. And then you get the question right, you pick a card. If you get the ace, you get the prize. If you don't get the ace, we keep on going. So, and I'm going to put 2 booby prizes in there. I'll put the 2 jokers in there, so there'll be 54 cards in there. So, 2 booby prizes.
A good show. Friday night, eh?
Yeah, Friday night, 6 o'clock WA time. Might push it back to 6:30. I'm not sure. It depends if he gets home early enough or not. But I might push it back that half an hour. That gives Flipper an extra half an hour to watch his beloved Bulldog lose.
Yeah, if we're getting thumped, then I'll just ditch your foot and come over. So yeah.
Thumped? You're playing Collingwood, though.
Yeah, I know. We should roll them, shouldn't we?
Should.
No crowd either. We'll be right.
Don't tell Brad your tips. Don't tell Brad your tips. We want him to get a spoon this year. So any big plans for you guys, like in buying wise, don't don't forget to hold on a second. What's this? Don't forget to, if you're using audio, open your stuff. Copyright strike. Who cares? One strike. I'm not fucking whatever. I don't care.
You're gonna be a fucking 3-strike motherfucker though.
Yeah, I won't be a 3rd strike motherfucker, but whatever. Fucking, it's who cares? I'm not fucking. I don't get money for the videos anyway, so it's all good. It's all fun. Whatever. I'm still playing the game. We're still playing the game. We're playing the game. We just got to play it. You got any big bulk buys coming up? Any of you guys, like Facebook Marketplace buys, or Brad yourself as well? You usually go to auctions, and well, both of you Brads go to auctions, and Drew usually. You haven't got any pallets, like you haven't got any van stuff yet. Like
I rarely look at Facebook Marketplace as a sourcing opportunity. Definitely something to explore in the future. We just don't have enough sort of capital to invest a shit ton of cash into something at the moment. At the moment, it's easier for us to just source clothes and stuff throughout the weeks as opposed to just bulk buying. In maybe 2-3 months, we'll look at potentially auctions or some sort of massive bulk lot to sort of ramp up and scale up.
What about the opportunity of trying like a Facebook Marketplace, like how I got that big load of shit for $20 and all those DVDs, and then the other one for $120, and there's so much money to be made of box sets and all that. Just have a little scroll. Just type in DVDs and put your area and see what you can get, because seriously, box sets and all that, you're laughing.
Definitely you can pick them up cheap enough, and like there's something that like because you're buying them in so cheap, you're not sort of too worried if they sit in the corner and you just list them when you get to them. Like, yeah,
you've always got a bit of a backlog to work through. Like we bought a DVD lot around Christmas time, about 400 DVDs, and we've made our money back on that. And there's still probably 200 DVDs sitting there. None of them are like crazy sellers. Most of them go for like $8 to $10 with postage and stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't mind stocking up and just increasing that sort of inventory in the media side, just to steady sort of $10 sales throughout the weeks on top of the clothing.
And there's nothing wrong with $10 sales from $1 and 50 cents and all that as well. It's awesome. It's awesome. So do you check for scratches? Yeah, I check for scratches unless I'm in a rush and they're all sticky taped down and you can't have a look at them. If they're that cheap, you don't give a crap. But I did find I was going to start lotting up. Can't remember what cartoon series it was. I found a cartoon series. I can't even think of it the other day. Anyway, I picked 2 of them up from the series because it was like a 10 series DVDs, and 2 of them would just look like kids that had their dinner on the disc. So, no.
Sinister was asking about my Tommy Hilfiger thing. That's not going anywhere. I paid crazy money for that on the charity lives. That's staying with me.
I thought you were subtly trying to get rid of some merchandise. I should just put some prices up for the viewers.
No, it's still set up from the other night when we had Rally on. So.
By the way, shout out to Brett. That was a fucking amazing interview. Like, it was a great fucking live, man.
They were
chat was so fast.
I was trying to keep up, but like they as soon as they jumped on, and even afterwards, like the most legit people, like just so nice, so easy to talk to. Like you kind of expect, like when they're on camera, that they're going to be like that, but they were like that on and off camera. Like they were just like awesome to talk to.
No, they seem like down to earth, nice people, and they that was a good interview. They looked like they had fun. I couldn't stop looking. I just little things fuck with my head. Looking at that fan. The fan only had 2 blades, and I don't think I've ever seen a fan with 2 blades before. But the blade was fucking hooked like a freaking Grim Reaper's fucking stickle. And I just couldn't stop looking at it. And I said to Kelly, I can't stop looking at the fan. I can't stop looking.
I noticed it a while back in one of their videos, and I was like, man, that's weird.
Yeah, I need to ask him about that now. That's done my head in. I've still never seen a fan like that. It's pretty crazy. I wanted to bring up. I didn't make a dog shit tally. I got a dog shit thing for you. I sent 2 Doctor Who DVDs last week to this customer, and they received them both, and one of them isn't the DVD that they wanted. It is the second part. I accidentally sent the first part. I wasn't home at the time when they sent the message saying, you sent me the wrong one. We need the right one sent out. That's fine. I said, cool, I'm not home at the moment. Can you just send me a photo, please, before I go look at my stock? Bang, they opened a case saying they want their either their money back or a return, or the other one sent. And that's not a problem. I got home, found the right one. I wrote out the post thing for it. I went and sent it. I took a photo of it as well that I sent it, and I messaged them saying, I'm sending it now. This is only 2 hours later. Sending it now. They still hadn't replied to me. I'm sorry about this. It was just a mix-up, honest mistake. I sent the second one instead of the first one. I must have been tired or something. It happens now and then. Not often, but it happens. And, yeah, fucking no reply. This is Friday. No reply saying that I've sent it and didn't take the thing off, the case. So I replied 5 hours later. I thought, fuck it, I'm going to start trolling them because they're not replying to me. So I replied again saying, hi, are you ignoring me? I have sent the item, the proper item. Can you close the case? And you can also keep the other one that I've sent by mistake as an apology. Still no reply. So then yesterday I sent another one saying, really weird that you haven't closed the case yet with the proper DVD being sent. Is there a problem? Still nothing. So I have no idea what's going to happen here now. So case still open. I've sent the right one to them. I've said they can keep the other one because it was a mistake. What do I do?
How much just out of curiosity?
It was a 20. What pisses me off more was that was a $20 one as well. So
Yeah.
$20 one.
How much you can do, like because you can't really close it without eBay doing anything about it. So yeah.
No, and the only way you can close it is if you give them a partial refund or something. So yeah. I don't know. I've got a feeling that I'm going to be gypped. I got gypped on the other one where the one last week that I was telling you about, the crazy lady that didn't get her dummy, the baby dummy, lost in transit. I lost the case on that one. I even contacted eBay and they said, nope, it's your problem, not Australia Post's problem. So you lose the money on that and the buyer gets the money. I said, because it's lost in transit. So I lose I don't understand. I lose money because Australia Post have the tracking and they have the item, but I lose money. So
you should be able to, you should be able to claim on insurance if you got tracking and it shows that it's not didn't get there.
Yeah. So where do I go?
I'll be straight onto that.
Through Australia Post.
Call Australia Post.
Okay.
With the tracking number.
How much was the dummy?
That was $20.
Oh, they'll refund you straight away. Yeah, 100%.
$20 dummy and $10 postage. So yeah, annoying that. So all right, I'll contact them. But that's annoying. But I got a feeling that this dude is stitching me up on the other one that I've sent to him, because I think now that I've sent it to him and I've replied and said I've sent it to you and even taken a photo, he's just sitting back now going, fuck yeah, I'll get a refund and I'll get extra DVD, whatever. I'll sit back. And you guys any dog shit like this week with customers? Because
for me, dog shit free. So
woo!
There we go.
Praise the Lord.
I haven't had a dog shit really. I had one return, but that's okay. Like it's not bad. It's just I take the item back. So nothing apart from that. So it's been a decent week. Apart from obviously sales drop off, but you got to expect that here and there.
Yeah, dog shit free for me as well. But I think I got a pending dog shit. I think I got a return request there. I haven't even looked at it yet. So I'm in holiday mode, so they can deal with it for a week.
Yeah, don't like pending dog shit. Pending dog shit.
But yeah, I don't even know the item was, to be honest. It came up with a price.
It's just turtlenecking that dog shit. It hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
Hoping the dog shit dries up.
But anyway, I'll deal with that next Monday when I get home.
That's a new customer. There you go.
Look forward to when you finish your holidays. Well, not look forward to when you finish your holidays. And I hope you did what I said of putting an extra 2 days on your.
Yeah, I did. I was actually going to ask you boys about holidays. Yeah, I so something I didn't realise. I spoke to you, and then Cara and Craig told me as well. When you go in holiday mode, extend your handling time anyway because you can get stung with the not sent thing. So I wasn't aware of that one. So anyway, when I was wondering, have you boys? I know I spoke to you, Rob, when you were away just recently. Have you boys been in holiday mode, and what were your sales like when you're away, if you have done it?
I got my advice from Brad and Cara, and then a video from a lot of Josh that I found actually. Just happened to have a video as well. So I watched his video, and then Brad and Jazz told me a few little bits and pieces a couple of weeks before I went on the holiday. Did all their bits combined, which worked. I did get a few sales, but like I said, what I did, what you guys didn't tell me, is I added an extra 2 days on of my holidays. So when I got back, I didn't have to pack and go straight to the post office. I could get back, unpack, relax, and the next day pack all the stuff that was sold, change everything on eBay, and then the third day is the day that it said that I was home, and then I took everything, and everything's right on there. And I still got, we were away for 8 days, and I had about 18 sales, but they were all like DVDs and that, remember, as well. They're only like DVDs and that, like $2 ones, but and videos, but no, still good. What about you guys? Still had sales?
I've never really had enough money to have a holiday, so I've never put it in holiday mode. But I think the general consensus, I think Zach's talked about it before as well, is just extending the handling time. But yeah, I hadn't thought about just allowing an extra day or two for when you get home. You don't want to come home and pack on that day. So probably just add an extra 2 days after when you're expecting to come back would probably be the tip.
Like Zach's saying, we don't actually put our store in holiday mode. We just change all our handling time. And then when we get a sale, we message the buyer and say, hey, just so you're aware, we're currently away from store. Your item will be sent on X day, and we usually do it like the day or the day after we're back. So we give ourselves time to package up. Sorry?
I did both because you said just only do the extend the thing, but I thought I'll put the holiday mode on because it puts a message there.
Yeah. The thing with holiday mode is I know a few people have done it, and then it's kind of sales are being all right when you're away, but it seems to be like when you get back, they drop off a little bit. It's like, I don't know what eBay do in their search engine, but it's like they sort of put your items down in the ranking a bit because you're away, so they don't want people to wait for their item. Whereas if you just change the handling time, the buyer's choosing to buy your item with that handling time. So it's kind of that's a difference. But, you know, everyone's store is different and different things work for different people. So
so I put a thing on Instagram just asking people that have done it, and a few people messaged me saying their sales increased as to normal when they were in holiday mode. So Cara,
when she was away, I think she did, and she had quite a few sales. So
yeah, she was one of the ones that said it was like amazing, and there was actually quite a few. There's some that said like they had a decrease of maybe 50%, but some were saying it actually their sales went up as per normal. So
my sales didn't change. My sales didn't change.
Yeah,
I think it.
So mine have been slow this weekend. I haven't been listening most of the week, and now I don't know. Everyone seemed to have slow sales at the moment, but I did sell a few things last night, and they are off compared to normal. But I think everyone's dealing with that at the moment anyway. So it's kind of hard to tell at this point in time.
We haven't done it in quite a while. And we haven't done it since they changed to promoted listings as well. So I don't know if those two things kind of even each other out or not. But it's interesting because some people in chat are saying they had great sales, but I've heard people in the past say that they had decent sales while they're away, but then when they got back, it seems like they tanked for a week or so. So I don't know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so it might be a bit of an experiment. I might try mid-year, even when I'm still home, just bang her in holiday mode for a few days and see if the sales increase.
100%.
It could be a thing. But then you got to hit the sting after it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Do you put it in holiday mode in September? You put it in holiday mode in September, Brad?
Yeah, well, we'll be up and about this year, so better, eh? That's if we're still going. There might not be any games then.
Yeah, but they'll still do it in front of empty arenas.
Oh, I don't know. It'll be interesting. Hopefully we're all back normal by then, but we'll see.
I said on the footy subject, I said to Kelly the other night, I said, betcha. I said, I'll fucking tell you now, fucking female Dockers will win the premiership and the male Dockers will win the premiership this year because there'll be no fucking crowd's there, no one fucking there to go witness it and watch it. So it'll be the fucking shittest fucking year for footy. It'll be the shittest year for fucking footy.
No one will ever remember it.
The year that fucking no one gets to go and watch it.
And they won't even be able to hand the cup out because it's too dangerous. So you're not even going to get a cup still.
DBG's got a good point. That probably makes that's probably the most reasonable sort of conclusion that you could make, I guess.
Yeah. Same with Tommy's saying you ramp up before you leave. So we usually, when we go away, we kind of list extra and save them, like in drafts. Sorry, we draft, and then when we go away, we have enough to like do 5 a day when we're away. So we're keeping our store like regular.
You're the drafting king. You're the drafting king. You're the drafting king. You draft. You have it ready to go. You're organised.
It's not always that way. It's just when I know I'm going away, I'm like, I've got to get ahead of it.
Wow. I'm talking in general, not when you're going away. You're organised, man. You are at least organised. At least you've always got some drafts ready to roll. I tried doing your thing that you told me as well. It did help the sales, which we did discuss on this show about 4 weeks ago. Remember, Drew, when we were talking about the draft thing and then listing about 5 a day or 6 a day or whatever. I did that. I ran out of drafts and I haven't been listing to make drafts. But the sales have kind of dropped off. Yeah. So, Brad, your way works. Do listings every day, at least 5 listings.
I think it depends on your store size as well. Like the bigger your store are, the longer you're going to be able to sustain sales without listing. But the smaller your store is, the less likely you are going to be able to sustain sales. That's the way I look at it anyway.
Yeah.
NBA finals are interesting. They've had voiceover go at the stadium. They still had that music on in the background. The freaking defense. Do they really? Yeah. And they still had when someone scored a 3-pointer, the smoke came out of the ring and went, and it went, meh, meh, and there's no crowd to go, yeah. I was like,
all the basketballers are like, well, it's fun.
This is weird. Fuck, even the wrestlers came down with their fucking entrance music. Just in time flipping has just joined us. What's that?
Just in time. Have you guys found that with the slow sales, like say since Thursday, Friday, less watches and less offers to send out as well? Or the same?
I have had less offers to send out actually, and I just thought it was just normal. I never thought of it really, to be honest, but I didn't have many offers to send out the other day. But I've still got a lot.
I feel like I got heaps at the moment. I feel like I got heaps because I got like this fucking OCD thing where as soon as it pops up on my phone, I'm sending them offers. Like I allow a bit for a couple of buck offers and I just straight away throw out offers. So because I haven't been on the phone for the last 2 days, I've got 20 or so offers there to send out and I'm not used to saying that. I'm used to saying 3 or 4 at a time because I'm straight onto it. So to me, I feel like I've got heaps there, but it's probably no different.
Okay. Interesting.
I'd say maybe a little less offers available. It's hard to say because it depends. Like when I re-promote, I get a lot more watches or views on my stuff, so I usually send them out then as well. So it'd be hard to sort of
gauge. Yeah. Fair enough.
Which jacket behind you there, Brad? Are you going to the left or the right? Which one are you going to sell first? Which one's going to go first?
Oh well, the Tommy's not going anywhere. That's mine. So that one will go. That's a Nautica Team America one, Team USA one that I got from the same auction, but from Harry Tornado.
That one, Team America.
Team USA.
I want to ask Brad a question. How often are you checking the tracking number on that Niki Lauda jacket?
I actually got a notification Friday, I think, that said it had landed.
Nice.
I actually sent it express because I was breaking it myself. And it wasn't as expensive as I thought it might be. I think it was $38 or something with my business post, so that's okay.
You posted Monday, it got there Friday, you said?
I can't remember what day I posted it. It got there on my Friday. Monday.
I think you sent it.
It was Monday. Yeah, it was. Yep, it was. So it took 4 days.
Not bad.
Because we were haggling you.
But now I don't know. Like I have no vision of it until it gets back now. So
quarantine.
Yeah, probably. Oh, don't even. Don't. If I think it's quarantined, no. I'll quit reselling.
At least you sent it. You sent it the day after we haggled you, and now it's gone. But now
we're going to be stuck overseas for 10 years.
Yeah, what if they're not allowed to post stuff over here? The Prime Minister changes the laws.
Little dicks.
Well, do you think the if they do shut down all like works and all that for just a week or 2 weeks, which would be fucking awesome because I need another holiday. But do you think posties will get to have time off as well? Because it's not like they're going out in crowds; they're just driving their little motorbike with their helmets on.
I think they'd stay on.
I saw Mitch post something saying he must have got an email from them. I haven't even checked mine, but it said something like they will knock on your door, ask if you're in quarantine, and if you are, they'll just leave it at your door, and they won't ask for signatures. So I think they'll keep going.
My postie's a dickhead. He just puts a fucking they weren't home. They weren't home in the fucking letterbox. And I'm home the whole time. I'll go out to the letterbox, and I'm like, they didn't even fucking knock on the door, dickhead.
I've had that a couple times.
Yeah.
Oh. So,
Yeah, we're the same.
We've got a pretty good one
have
here.
a shocking postie.
Yeah. It's hit and miss, eh? Like, we've got a good one. She always, like, comes, like, on her last bit of the route. So we're usually home when she's here, or she leaves it in a spot that no one's going to get to and knows it's going to be safe. So
there's a question for you, bro.
We had a day there. I can't remember why. My mum was bringing my son home, and he was asleep, so she just waited in the car with him. And the postie pulled up, not knowing she was in the car, and she actually watched him launch a parcel from the road to the front door. That's no shit. Yeah, that's how good our postie is.
Was the postie delivering your Tweety Bird pants?
No, it would have been a footy jumper. It wasn't broken. So
I wish it was the fish sauce that broke, so you didn't have to drink it.
Yeah, that would have been better. Actually, no, that would have just stunk the whole thing out. That would have been worse. That shit, that smells worse than it tastes. That's rank.
Yeah. There's a question there for you, Brad.
Are you still increasing? I think he means, are you increasing by 0.1? So I'm messing around with how much I promote at, and there was a time where I was going like 4.9, and the next time going up to 5, and then 5.1 to try and find that like Goldilocks zone. But I'm sort of sticking at one promoted percentage at the moment and redoing it every 3 days. So yeah, seems to be working okay, apart from the coronavirus death of sales.
I went to the shops yesterday to go get supplies, and still no toilet paper, and they would only let me get 2 boxes of tissues. 2 boxes of tissues. Now, what really fucking pissed me off, like mega pissed me off. Remember in my videos where I show those green packets of those Woolworths wipes that I get for $3.50?
Yeah.
Now, the sanitizer one, that's what I wipe all my DVDs down and videos down with before I take photos of them and all that, and the toys down as well. And I always buy 2 packets of those a week, sometimes 1 packet a week. There was only fucking 3 of them left on the shelf, so I took the 3 of them up, and I was only allowed to have 1. They only let me buy 1. I said, this isn't even for the fucking coronavirus. There's no reason for it. This is for my fucking
business here.
I use them. I fucking use them. But fuck. And everything was fucking bags of rice fucking nearly all empty. All the pasta nearly all empty and all that shit. What people hadn't got onto yet, so fucking stacked my fucking cupboard up. It only cost me $5 too. A fucking $1 for a pack of 5 2-minute noodles, the Woolworths brand. Fucking there was chockers of them. Fucking all the other pasta was going and all that, but no one's looking at the 2-minute noodles. So I brought fucking 5 packs of fucking 2-minute noodles. Reckon for $1 each, $5 spent. Beautiful. There is my Walking Dead rations in the cupboard right there, ready to go, just in case.
Well, yeah. Jazz was just saying we did click and collect from Coles today, and they must have been so busy because they stuffed our order up royally. But I reckon they gave us more stuff than we ordered, so I was like, I'm just gonna go. So they gave us they missed out on some of our meat, but they gave us extra eggs, extra milk, a whole bunch of fruit and veg. I was like, what is going on here? But I didn't really realize until I got home, because I was like you just put them in the car and you're like, yep, done. Got home and I was like, yeah, well, they come out and bring it to your car, and you just sign a little form, and they put it in there. And I saw a watermelon. I was like, I don't remember ordering a watermelon, but maybe I did. And then I got home and I was like, no, there's heaps of stuff here I didn't order. So I was like, that's a win.
You definitely got someone else's trolley. You got someone else's order.
I must have, but the thing is, half of my stuff was in there, and it was all in like 2 bags, and then it was like 2 extra bags, and I was like, oh,
oh, that's so good. We're on 1 hour, guys. Did you just want to keep going, or do you just want to say what you're doing for the rest of the what videos you got coming up, or what do you want to do?
Just keep going. If you guys are keen.
Yeah, keep
On
rolling.
holidays, I got plenty of frothies on today.
We'll go for another 30 minutes. I want to show you. I'm on 21 days no cigarettes.
Yeah, nice. Good job, man.
Congrats.
Like,
That's
for
hard
real,
to do.
though.
I've done it as well. It's a killer.
This little fucking thing ain't hitting the spot. At fucking, I want to kill people still. But anyway, 21 days, and that's $568.
that's $568 you can spend on thrifting stuff.
I've noticed that in the bank account, it does show a difference because it was costing me $50 every 2 days.
Yeah.
$54 every 2 days. So, you know, it adds
Watch
up.
out. That vape juice comes out of China, man. There's going to be a shortage soon.
That's all right. I can go with that. I'll just burn some candles and then.
To be fair, like 21 days, that's a bloody good effort. Like,
man.
Yeah, keep
I tell
going.
you what, one person sat on the train next to me and they fucking their clothes smell like fucking stale smoke. And fuck, did I smell like? I'm thinking to myself, did I smell like that? Did I smell like that? And they're sitting near me, and I'm like, fuck, you stink, you prick, get the fuck away from me. So people, you know what I mean? Like people think that. It's just, I don't know. Do you feel like that when you're sitting there, or people come near and they smell like stale smoke?
I notice it now because I'm an ex-smoker as well. Like I smoked years ago, giving it away, and yeah, I know. Like to start with, it's like to start with, I noticed it, and I was like, that fucking stinks. Whereas when you're smoking, you don't even smell it, and you notice that straight away. But how do you go with the smell of cigarettes now? Do you love it?
I love them. I walk past someone having a smoke. They're having a durry, and I'll fucking walk past them and be like,
yeah, get that in there.
The stale smoke on their clothes.
Yeah, that's shit ass. Yeah,
that's rank as shit.
Yeah,
have you like? Do you feel any different after 21 days? Like, have you noticed anything?
I feel like I could go for a run, but I'm not going to because I fucking. But I felt like I've done more things. So, like for instance, if I was going to, it kind of pissed me off because I always watched 2 Aussie Thrifters Sunday morning, 7 o'clock in the morning with my morning cigarette, and now I don't watch it until about fucking 4 o'clock with my fucking vape outside after I've done all my things. So routine's kind of changed a little bit. So I will still sit out here and have a drink, and it's very hard to have a drink. This last 21 days. Last night was the first night we both really got drunk because without a cigarette, all the other times we have a drink, we're like, can't do it. But last night was all right with a little bit of vaping. But yeah, routine's changed. I will spend more time of reorganizing stuff and taking more photos of stuff and doing more shit now. So yeah, it's cool. I probably will go for a run, maybe.
I won't be running anytime soon, I can tell you that.
I'll get chin splints again, no my luck. Fucking that's why I stopped playing footy. I used to smoke a long time ago. Yeah, no, you can smell it for miles. Like, so Flipper used to smoke, but you 2 guys didn't smoke ever.
I smoke when I drink and stuff. If I'm just like a bit of a party vibe, I'll have a couple of cigarettes, but not like never smoke like a pack in a week or anything like that.
Mm.
No,
I was pretty heavy like when I did it. Because I was a tradie, like I just had one out the gob all day. Like, yeah, it's just normal. But I've been off them for a long time now. But yeah, it's hard. Like it took me a long time to get off them too. It was it's not flick of the switch and just stop. It's hard. It's hard going, man. I'm feeling for you.
It's hard. With the price of $54 costing me each time, it was killing me. Kelly would only really smoke because of me. So then that was costing me even more. So that's not even added into what I've saved because freaking I was buying even more packets because she said she'd quit. But then if I had them there on the table, she'd smoke mine. That'd cost me more money. So then that was a part of me going, fuck, it's costing me a fortune. And of course, it's not good for us as well. But and the car, I'll tell you what, the hard part was driving around Thrifting the other day, and I was like, fuck, I really want to light up a smoke. I want to fucking smoke so bad. And I was driving, getting road rage, going, fuck, I'm going to kill fuckers while I'm driving around. I just can't do it. I thought, fuck, I can't do this. I've got to go home. But then lucky I had the vape. Oh, and the vape ran out of battery. And I was like, fuck this. I'm going home. I'm not doing one more fucking thrift shop. I'm going home. And, so that was a killer. But because it's, so what did I say, 21 days or whatever, the smell's getting out of the car. But when I turned the aircon on the other day, the fucking smell's coming through the aircon. So,
Right.
yeah, I think I've ruined the air filter.
Was it here? Just drop in and Bron as well.
We got a few here just jumping in because we're going overtime. Bron and Zahir.
What's up?
Else?
Yeah.
You could guess Brad would be one who's never smoked.
Brad goes mental when he wants to. Just
Yeah, he doesn't.
July. He's
He
saving
doesn't
it for July.
but he's done ice, so it's different.
I just went straight to heroin. I skipped all that crap. Straight to it. No, when all that stuff was around when I was younger, I was like quite into sport, so I stayed away from it because I was, trying to get some of the sport, and I kind of count myself lucky because a lot of my friends got hooked on it and did drugs and stuff as well. So. Yeah, and each to their own. Like I don't dislike people for doing that stuff, but it just wasn't for me. And yeah, I'm happy I didn't have to.
Yeah, you dodged the bullet. That's for sure.
I can still stand around people outside, which is fucking. It's pretty crazy that I can actually hang around people still that are still smoking. Makes me want to kill people, but yeah, I get a bit pissed off that I'm not there having a smoke, but. Yeah, it's kind of sucks. I'm hanging for one.
I've just realised how odd I must look. People are walking past, and it would look like I'm sitting here talking to a slab box. VB box sitting there.
That is what
looks at me every time I walk. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, people are walking past, and I'm sitting here talking to a slab box. I wonder why they're looking at me funny.
and talking about your Tweety Bird.
Talking about Tweety and.
So good.
You're worried about the other people in this caravan park. They're worried about me.
You have no one around you. They're all going to ask.
I am literally out here by myself talking. My phone. I'll put a photo on my Instagram later. I showed you boys before. I got a 6-pack right here and a slab box behind it, and my phone is on it because we didn't bring the laptop up. So people walking past, there's a road there. They're looking at a bloke sitting there having a stubby, talking to his fucking beer.
At least you're not crying over your beer. That's all that matters. If you're crying, you're crying next to it.
Looks like a stitch up. We've got a stitch up.
Yeah, that's a bit of a stitch up. It's pretty much the truth.
You broke your ankle. You broke your ankle doing the shuffle.
Wasn't quite broken. Ripped a couple of ligaments and bit of a work show. And D floor got lit up a little bit after a few vodka Red Bulls, and let's just say literally broke a leg. Yeah.
I like it. I twisted my ankle doing the Elvis move where he does fucking one leg out and then one leg craped in. I was so drunk, and then I twisted my ankle as I was going down, and I found $50 on the floor in the pub right as I fucking did it. So it was good.
Yeah, I came down like full weight, and my ankle rolled under me, so it was pretty much my like ankle bone was hitting the ground.
It's horrible.
Wasn't good.
I'm just going to get a top up. I'm out of stubbies here. I'll be back.
You must be getting eaten by mozzies, eh?
Nah, it's actually pretty good. If I was at home, I'd be raped by one, literally.
Yeah,
not one.
They're starting to come out now.
There's fucking lizards everywhere, though. That's starting to weird me out. But yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
Who else has dropped in? So Pleasant Valley Pickers has jumped in. We had 48 in the chat before. That's crazy. I've never had 48 in the chat before.
Nice.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Oh, we got another stitch up while he's gone. Judder pulled his hammy dancing at my sister's 30th.
I feel like me and Judder have way too many things in common because that's definitely something I would do. I had dislocated my knee walking around a table at a buck show. So
it's a you just got a stitch up there, mate.
You're getting outed.
No, that's a lie. It wasn't dancing. Yeah, no, I was. This was in Darwin. Her sister lives in Darwin, and I went to a nightclub after the 30th, and I was strolled in to the toilets, and I think someone's had a chuck, and they've come in and cleaned it all up. So there were signs around, wet floor, all that. I was probably one of the drunkest states I've been in my life. I was pretty gone. Anyway, I've gone in the toilets, and legs are going out from under me. I thought I'd done me back. My back got really sore, but fuck it. We'll cruise on. Party on. Next day I woke up a bit crook. I got out of bed and my leg was black. I don't bruise either. I've got like this thing where I just don't bruise. And my whole hamstring just went black and yellow, and it was just painful. And we had what's down from my joint, 4.5 hour flight, like 2 days later. So that was an absolute nightmare. It's never been the same since. I've actually torn it when Dogs won the premiership in 2016. I think I briefly tore it, celebrating. And then I tore it earlier this year. I actually slipped down a set of stairs at work.
We got I think Kate needs to come on and give us all the download on.
Yeah, I think she's banned, isn't she? She's
got some stingers. She's got some stingers.
She's not bad at all. She's I'd like her to just tell whatever stories she would like to tell.
She just got to remember I'm doing the talk, and I've got plenty for her too. So got to remember that.
I'll cut you off. She ain't letting you get away with it, mate. Yeah, it's funny. The last injury I had was playing footy 2 years ago. I thought I'd try and make a little bit of a comeback and play footy. And round 7, I think it was. It was raining. Tackled someone, but this arm wasn't holding them. This arm was, and I was still holding them, and they kept on running, and pop. Whole shoulder popped out. I was in so much fucking pain. Dropped to the ground, and as I dropped to the ground, when I slammed onto the ground, it popped back in. But I had to go in a sling for 3 days because it was bad. So I didn't play again. But then a month later, the same fucking shoulder, I was out the front, and I was holding onto the fence with this arm, the one that didn't pop out. I was holding onto the fence with the arm that popped out, and I was turning the tap on. I was leaning over some dirt so I didn't get in it, and there was a spider on the tap. I shit myself, popped the shoulder out again.
And spiders lately.
I know. And this time I had to fucking pop the bastard back in myself because no one was home. So I was there going like this for about 5 minutes, and it was fucking never fucking again. So if you've ever had your shoulder popped out and you've got to pop it back in yourself, fuck that.
No. Yeah, I've done that one as well. I've done that a few times, the shoulder. That was a footy one. Mine actually pops out like all the time now.
Yeah, that's my knee.
It's not a good film.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of bones popping out. I just noticed something, Drew. You don't have Scooter behind you.
He's at the top. He's just here.
Oh, there he is. I thought you sold him from us. I
wouldn't sell that. Sarah was lovely enough to rearrange the office. So,
does Drew have any injury stories?
Yeah, any?
No drunken injury stories, but maybe some other substances. I did sever 3 tendons in my hand a couple of years ago. Maybe you can see that Harry Potter Z scar on my hand.
Yep. I see it.
Yeah, I was laid up for 6 months in a cast thing for 6 months. Severed 3 tendons with my fingers. Yeah. Oh.
Is that one of the ones where it takes off and shoots up and kills in your arm?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the pinky hasn't been the same since, but I cut. I think it was 3 tendons. I don't know how, but yeah, they shoot up down your arm. You have to somehow fish the tendon out and connect it to the part there, and you got to do like exercises for like months. It was
I'm passing on. Thanks.
No thanks on that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
I hate shit where you have to go to the fucking doctors and get that crap done. It's just, and hospitals must be so packed at the moment as well. Because when I had that spider bite, because I got bit by a spider on Wednesday, so I had half of day Wednesday off and Thursday and Friday off. And when I went to the doctors, I don't know if you guys saw that photo I posted of what they posted on the door of the doctor's surgery saying, if you have a cold, do not come in here, go to the hospital. So they're telling people. And they rang me before I went there as well because I booked it. And they rang me before I went there about an hour saying, we just want to know what you got. And I said, I've got a spider bite. My foot's all fucking swollen. And I thought they were going to cancel on me. And they said, that's okay. See you in an hour. I was like, okay. But then when I saw the
by Corona, I don't know what happened.
They've literally got the pharmacy across the road. There's a medical center part of it. They've got a tent outside for anyone that thinks they're infected just to go in there rather than the medical center. It'd be crazy.
Tent.
It is
that was
pretty hectic.
Yeah.
I had a friend I had a friend that somehow managed to get one of his balls wrapped around.
How does that even work? That's
Yeah, I've heard of that. That's not good. No.
It's like that tennis game on the pole.
I don't know how much flex you got down there, but that's a
good effort.
I want to meet that person and I want to hear their story. I need to hear that story. They need to release it. I've sat on my balls and that's hurt enough, but I've never twisted them over each other.
Yeah, no, I know a bloke that actually did that and it killed one nut. He's only got one now, half sack. No shit. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Wow. That's a skill.
Yes, Nat, I got bit by a spider. Brad got bit by a spider. And Flipper's wife, Kate, got bit by a spider. So there's been 3 of us that have been bitten by a spider in the week. Spider season.
Yeah, we're right before our holiday. But
not cool.
I was worried about that. She pulled up all right, actually. Fucking I was like, I just got bit by a whitetail and it like swelled up and she chucked an ice pack on it. Yeah, good to go.
Yeah, I reckon mine was whitetail too.
I don't know what mine was. Mine might have been the same or whatever. But I tell you what, I would have been fine and still been able to go to work if it was on the arm or on the hand or on the leg or whatever. But on the bottom of my foot while I was at work on the Wednesday, it was like a fucking marble or like half a golf ball, and the bottom of my foot, right where the bite was, when I was walking on my shoe, it just felt like I was walking on a fucking marble the whole time. And then I took my shoe off and my foot was so swollen. And I thought, a few of the boys said, go to the doctors. That's pretty fucked up because my shoe wasn't going to fit for the next couple of days. So I got antibiotics and creams and all that. But he was like, yeah, that's a pretty bad shot. He gave me this big fuck-off needle in the arm. And he said before he put the needle in, he goes, you're not going to be able to use that arm for an hour. And I was like, yeah, rightio. No shit, I had a dead arm for an hour. Instantly, whatever the shit was, the needle went in and I watched it and that didn't hurt. But as soon as she pushed this fucking liquid in, whatever it was, instantly my arm fucking went numb. And I was like, what did you just do to me? What did you just do to me? So that was like random. That was random. But at least I had a couple of days off with my feet up and I didn't even list. I just fucking watched movies and edited videos and watched videos. But
DBG's calling us out here.
What'd she say? I'm up here.
But
until you guys give birth without pain relief, quit your whining. Well, I could get into that. I'd like to have one of those simulators put on me where, have you seen those guys get the simulators put on them just to see if they can handle it? Yeah. I would love to do it. But I think probably the worst pain, worse than birth is man flu. I think man flu is probably the one of the worst flus out there.
Did you see there was a meme going around that was like, what if coronavirus is just the man flu and now all women are getting it too?
Let's see what
I've passed a kidney stone, and that's brutal. You don't know pain until you've dropped one.
Yeah, that's painful.
That's drinking too much of this shit, I think. But that's painful. That's
Catching
my
out
most
of
pain.
Guru. Yeah, that's fucked. I was in hospital for a fucking stone in me. I was in there for fucking 7 days for that once. That was horrible.
Shit. No, I didn't have that.
Horrible. It was a non-passable one. That was in a fucking. It was in some pipe, fucking tube that wouldn't even go through any further, and my piss was the color of Coca-Cola because of it. And yeah, I was in pain.
Yeah, I thought I'd pop my appendix. That's what I thought I'd end up being a kidney stone.
That's one thing I never got to go through. Appendix.
Nah, me either.
Thank God.
DVG said, ever hear of a 3rd-degree tear? Yeah, no thanks.
Yep. Not going to Google that one.
Yeah, we'll give you that part of it. That sucks. But I did eat Macca's once, and I got a 3rd-degree tear. Then a fucking couple hours later, so, it was a bad McDonald's, that store. What I just lost fucking suddenly the
Dad says she stepped on a Lego once.
Was it your Lego or
probably not?
Have you seen some of the independent wrestling guys are fucking, instead of, because back in the old days you used to get thumbtacks and put thumbtacks on the ring and slam into it. Now they get fucking Lego. Do it on the Lego. Fuck that.
Brutal.
I got DBG International Terror coin. Oh, I'm not. No. All right, girls, you win. You win. Girls, you win. You win. I don't want to play this game. Oh, I've got to put this up. Just I have to. I'm not going to read it, but you can read it.
Tapping out of this one.
But man flu sucks.
That's
Man flu sucks. But boys, fucking, you got Wednesday, so you're going to do your sourcing on Wednesday. You're going tomorrow, Flipper, and Brad, you're not till Friday. Oh, fucking Mozzies. You're not till Friday.
Yeah, I'll go out for a quick one before you're live and come back and sip a few coldies and hopefully answer one of the questions right, which is unlikely, but
I'm sure you'll do all right. I'm sure Jazz will help you out. Actually, fucking, you got to get 2 phones cranking, so and no limitations on fucking winning. If you win all 4 aces, you win all 4 aces. That's just the way it is. Fucking, if you're good enough to get a question right and pull all 4 aces, you are the winner.
Don't let Gary flip in Sydney, and he'll get all of them straight away.
I'm just going to team up with Gary, I think.
He kills it on the question things, but I'm going to do a rule that Drew did last time on his one, where just so the chat don't get crazy and you can't see all the answers, you get 1 answer. But when the question comes on, you get 1 answer. There's going to be fucking 50 questions or whatever, and it's only like 10-second clips of. I'm sure fucking I won't get done for music and fucking sounds from movies and all that when it's only 10 seconds of a clip. But we'll see. If they take it down afterwards, fucking whatever. At least we'll still get to play a game.
Yeah.
It'll only be afterwards. But, yeah, we'll do that. But anyway, boys, any videos coming out you want to plug before we fuck off, skis?
I've got a thrift video from last week that's yet to be put onto the computer and edited. But, yeah, I guess probably maybe Saturday release. We'll come out sometime this week. I promise you guys 1 video. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Tuesday night, me and Jazz will do our little chat thing.
Oh, questions. Postcards. Don't forget to send postcards.
Yeah, we should have some more in there. We haven't checked it for a few days. I have a video probably. I'm not sure if we're going to do it Friday or Sunday, depending how I feel from this weekend. Apart from that, not much planned. Sort of keeping next week clear for all the 700 and 1,000 and everyone doing their shows. So yeah, I think next Sunday we'll take a Sunday off and enjoy everyone else's show, I reckon, in terms of our lives. But the boys chat will still go on next Sunday, obviously.
Oh, definitely. Whose channel is it on next week?
Are you in Judder next week?
Oh no, he's off.
I'll be still here. No, so I'm still here, so I'll be right to go again. I'll be just coming back from this little dark old joint here. So I'll be back. And then but I don't think I'll have to have a break for a bit because then I'll be back on day shift. I may miss one there in between somewhere, but then when I get home, it'll be my weekend off. So I'll be able to do like 3 in a row. So I'll be all good.
So whose channel do you guys want to do it on next week?
Are you happy with it on yours, Brad?
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. If I can run that off my phone, am I able to do that? I've never ran a live.
I think you can. If not, we'll organize a backup or something.
It'll be hard.
Yeah, if I can, I'll do it the week after if you want.
We can swap it because I will see.
Yeah, whatever you boys want to do. I'm cruisy.
Whatever you want to do. Either Brad's one, either Brad next week. It's going to be on either Brad's channel next week, everyone. So it's either going to be on Flipper or to Aussie Thrifters channel. Can we play this on the way out?
Oh, I don't know if you want to click that link or not, man.
What video is it? What video is it?
Who knows? It's Tommy. It could be anything. It's probably Turtles fucking.
Tommy's saying you can't host on the phone, unfortunately.
You can't host on the phone.
So
I'll do it the week after then if you want.
So we'll host next week and then it'll be over to Judders the week after.
Right. Beautiful.
All right, sweet as. And everyone, make sure you join in 6 p.m. WA time for my 700 sub live super spectacular giveaway, drinking fest, chase the ace, let's get fucked up, party on.
Jazz says click it.
Click it. I'm not clicking it. I'm not clicking it. I just don't. I'm not sure. I'm not clicking it. So yeah, Friday night, 6 o'clock. I might change it to 6:30 depending if Kelly's going to be in traffic. But it's either going to be 6 or 6:30. But it's 6 o'clock at this time, and we're going to win some fucking prizes and have some fun.
Let's do this.
Beautiful.
Yes, and I know you want to get these questions right. There's some really I fucking put in some basic fucking basic ones for you, Brad.
I still stuff it up.
There is some ones there. If you don't get in it first, I am going to laugh if you put the wrong answer as well. I will laugh if you put the wrong answer. There's some stuff.
Apparently, Jazz clicked it, and it's okay. Apparently, I don't know.
Jazz clicked it. She's now infected. Don't click it. Don't click it.
What was it, Jazz?
Brad, you're getting it next. You're all infected. Fuck it. Just click it. Who cares?
It doesn't let me play it though.
Oh.
No, it doesn't let me play it. Not happening. Not happening. I don't even know. Lol.
I've got an iPad rolling here. I'll click on it. No, it's not even going anything here.
No, it's not letting me. I think it just took me to your channel. No, don't know. Anyways, all good, guys. Cheers again for another sick-ass worldwide of reselling.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Hope you all get some sweet-ass sales this week.
Everyone stay safe. If things get crazy, we'll be going live.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
24 hours.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're out of here. See you.
This